If there's one programming language to learn first, it's Python. It runs AI, websites, automation, data science, and almost everything else. So let's actually learn it from zero. This is a full beginner course. No experience needed. By the end, you'll understand how to actually write code, not just watch someone else do it. First, why Python? Because it reads almost like plain English. It's the friendliest, serious language there is. Other languages drown beginners in symbols and rules. Python gets out of your way, so you can focus on the actual thinking. And it's everywhere. The AI revolution runs on Python. Learn it well, and doors open across the entire tech world. To start, you don't even need to install anything. Free online editors let you write and run Python right in your browser. Let's write the first line every programmer writes. We tell Python to display some text on the screen. You type print, then in brackets and quotes, your message. Run it, and Python shows it back to you. You just wrote code. That word, print, is a function. A function is just a command that does a job. Python comes with many, and later you'll write your own. Now, the most important idea in all of programming, variables. A variable is a labeled box that stores a piece of information. You give it a name and a value. Name equals value. Now, whenever you use that name, Python remembers what's inside. Variables can hold different types of data, and understanding the types is key. Let's meet the main ones. A string is text, wrapped in quotes. A number can be a whole number, an integer, or a decimal. And a Boolean is simply true or false. That true or false Boolean seems tiny, but it's the foundation of every decision a program ever makes. Remember it. Let's work with text, because you'll do it constantly. Strings can be joined together, measured, and transformed. You can stick two strings together, find how long one is, or flip it to uppercase. Small tools, used everywhere. Now, what if you need to store many things, not just one? That's where lists come in, and they're everywhere in Python. A list is an ordered collection inside square brackets. A shopping list, a row of scores, a queue of tasks. One variable, many values. Each item has a position, called an index, and Python starts counting from 0, not 1. This trips up every single beginner. 0 is the first. You can grab an item by its position, add new items, or remove them. Lists are the workhorse of Python. There's another collection you must know, the dictionary. Instead of positions, it stores pairs, a key, and its value. Think of a real dictionary, a word, and its definition. You look up the key and instantly get the value. Incredibly powerful. Now, for the magic that makes programs actually intelligent, making decisions. This is the if statement. You tell Python, if this condition is true, do this. Otherwise, do something else. Suddenly your code can react and choose. This is where that true or false Boolean pays off. The condition is checked, and the program takes the right path. Just like we do. Next, the superpower that makes computers worth using. Loops. Doing something over and over without writing it 1,000 times. A for loop goes through every item in a list, one by one, running your code on each. Process a million things with 3 lines. A while loop keeps going as long as a condition stays true. Powerful, but be careful or it runs forever. Loops plus decisions are the heart of nearly every program ever written. Master these two, and you can build almost anything. Now let's make your own functions, so you can package up useful code and reuse it anywhere with a single word. You define a function once, give it a name, and from then on, you just call its name to run all that code again. Write once, use forever. Functions can take inputs, do work, and hand back a result. They're how you break a big scary problem into small, simple pieces. And here's Python's real secret weapon, libraries. You almost never start from scratch. Others have written brilliant code you can just use. Need to do maths, handle dates, scrape a website, or build AI? There's a library for it. You import it and instantly gain superpowers. This is why Python dominates. A massive community has built tools for nearly everything, all free, all one import away. Let's talk about something beginners fear but shouldn't. Errors. Your code will break, constantly, and that is completely normal. Every single programmer, no matter how senior, spends a huge part of their day fixing errors. It's not failure, it's the job. Python's error messages actually tell you what went wrong and where. Learn to read them calmly, and they become your best guide. The skill that separates real programmers isn't avoiding errors. It's staying calm and methodically hunting down why they happened. Now, how do you actually get good? There's only one answer, and it's the same for everyone. You build things. Stop only watching tutorials. Pick a tiny project and try to make it. You'll learn more in a day than a week of videos. Start absurdly small. A program that greets you by name. A simple calculator. A number guessing game. Finish them, then go bigger. Every small finished project teaches you more than 100 unfinished tutorials. Finishing is the real skill. And when you get stuck, and you will, that's not a wall. That's the exact moment learning actually happens. Push through it. Use the community. Search your error. Ask questions. Read other people's code. Nobody learns this alone, and nobody is expected to. So where can Python take you? Almost anywhere. Web development. Automation that does your boring work for you. Data analysis. Machine learning. Artificial intelligence. The exact technology reshaping the world right now runs on the language you just started learning. You now understand variables, types, lists, dictionaries, decisions, loops, functions, libraries, and errors. That's the real core of programming. That's not a small thing. That's the foundation every single Python program is built from. You genuinely have it now. Before we go deeper, one rule in Python that's unlike most languages: indentation actually matters. The spaces at the start of a line are part of the code. Those indents are how Python knows what belongs inside a loop, an if, or a function. Get them wrong, and your program won't run. Be tidy. Let's make your code talk to a human. The input function pauses the program and waits for the user to type something. Whatever they type, you store in a variable, and now your program can respond to a real person. This is where code feels alive. A quick but vital detail: input always gives you text. If you want a number, you must convert it. Forgetting this breaks countless beginner programs. Now, the modern way to build text in Python: f-strings. Put an F before the quotes, and you can drop variables straight inside. Instead of awkwardly gluing pieces together, you write the sentence naturally with the values slotted in. Clean, readable, and you'll use it constantly. Let's talk operators, the symbols that do the work. Plus, minus, times, divide for maths, exactly as you'd expect. And comparison operators ask questions. Is this greater than that? Are these two equal? Each one returns that true or false Boolean we keep coming back to. Add comments to your code using the hash symbol. Python ignores them, but your future self will thank you for explaining what you were thinking. Now, let's actually install a library, because the built-in tools are just the start. Python's package installer is called pip. You type pip install, then the library's name, and it downloads and sets it up for you. One command, and you've borrowed someone's genius. As you grow, you'll learn to keep each project's library separate using something called a virtual environment, a clean, isolated workspace per project. Let's put it all together with a real example, a number guessing game. This tiny project uses almost everything you've learned. The program picks a secret number. It asks the user to guess. It compares the guess, tells them higher or lower, and loops until they get it. Look at what that needs: a variable for the number, input for the guess, an if to compare, and a loop to repeat. The whole core in one little game. That's the secret of programming. You're not memorizing magic. You're combining a small set of simple ideas in endless new ways. Let me save you from the mistakes that trip up nearly every beginner. First, forgetting that counting starts at 0. Burn that into your memory. Second, mixing up assigning a value with checking equality. 1 equals sign stores a value. 2 equals signs ask if things are equal. Huge difference. Third, messy indentation. Stay consistent, and most of your early errors simply vanish before they ever happen. Fourth, and the biggest, try to learn by only watching. You cannot learn to swim from the side of the pool. You have to get in the water. So make experimenting a habit. Python has an instant mode where you can type a line and see the result immediately. Play in it. Break things. Learn. Curiosity is your fuel. When you wonder, what happens if I change this? Don't just wonder. Change it and find out. That's how mastery is built. And keep your code readable. The best programmers don't write the cleverest code. They write code that another human can actually understand. Because you'll spend far more time reading code than writing it, including your own from a month ago. Be kind to future you. Here's the honest timeline. In a weekend, you can write small programs. In a few months of consistent practice, you can build genuinely useful things. Nobody becomes a programmer overnight, but almost anyone can become one with consistency. One small program at a time, you get there. So don't close this and move on. Open an editor right now and write one line. Print something. That single action makes you a programmer. If this made Python finally click, subscribe. We turn the hard stuff into simple every week. Real tech, zero hype.